Everyone's in so blooming early. Me countdown's still going. Right. Should still be on my live countdown. Is that... let me just double check. Let's have a good... Yeah, 140 something. That'll do. Lovely. We are live. Welcoming everybody. Let's... yeah, you don't... Hey up, Golden Eagle. How you diddling? Let's get over to here so our Sean doesn't panic. How you doing, Golden? Welcome in. Let's get you a nice brewage.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Hope everyone's alright. It's Sunday. It's lovely to see you. Sean was in about, I'd say about 45 minutes early. So first in was definitely Sean. And Golden Eagle in with a host. Copa banana. Banana. No, I think that one's broken. Mr. Golden Eagle, thank you for the host. Well, you know, you get a shout out for a host. And in fact, I owe one for Mr. Hitomi, whether you stream or you don't. And Golden Eagle, it's you. I tell you what, I was trying to find you yesterday. I tell you what, let me just double check. I thought I'd hit the old follow button, Golden Eagle. Let me just double check. I bet I blooming haven't, or I've done something stupid, or... Because, yeah, I remember you saying about doing the old Outriders. An Evil in with the host. Copa banana. It's almost broken. I think we're there. Evil, you sweetheart. Buttery biscuit base. Buttery biscuit base. I love it. And Evil straight in. We're host, pet the chicken and biscuits before we can even get our Evil snowball. A blooming drink, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a nice cup of tea for our Evil snowball.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
A shout out for our Evil snowball. Blimey O'Reilly, ironing hearts at the moment. And he's broken a few and now he's ironing them. Does that work? I'm not quite sure. Right, first chicken of the day. We better get it sorted. Otherwise, you know, T's and C's and all that. Here, blooming heck! Evil snowball straight in with Goth Hen. Timis and Glitch will be kicking themselves. Absolutely kicking themselves. Look at that, Elvis, aka Goth Hen, getting the perfect poultry petting. Look at that. I tell you what, the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, right at the top of the show. And taking over the world the best way. Exactly, Evil. Oh, and we still owe a shout out for Mr. Hitomi. Because they gave us one of those hosty things, and like I say, whether you stream or you don't, if you give us a host, you get a shout out. It's just the way I am, unless I forget, which of course is very possible. And Shuggy, welcome in. Well, I tell you what, we haven't seen Kilted, so we'll risk it for a biscuit and get our Shuggy, the old whiskey.
Drink, take, us.
And our Shuggy's having a little bit of a break at the moment, but they will be back with the old Xboxy Elite Dangerous, minus the but I still think Shuggy has quite a lot of I mean, look at that picture. And Will, how you doing? Oh, it's lovely to see you too. I tell you what, Will, I think it's going to be another. And Drew, blimey O'Reilly, I tell you what. Hey, Kenny. He's here. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, a Milo sort of day, Will. So I tell you what, Will, you're getting a Milo. Bit of easy creamy.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy creamy.
And Drew. Nice cup of tea, Drew. Fancy a nice brewage?
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. First time I've been awake at 11 AM. Oh, Milan! And I know somebody was saying, I do apologise. Everything's flowing through so quickly. Oh, Milan been off sick all week. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you're feeling... In fact, I tell you what, let's get a hug for our Milan. If I could blooming spell it, it'd really help. As Golden Eagle says, well, we've had a chicken. We can't leave the limpets out. So let's get a quick hug for our Milan. And then sort out a lovely and Stamper. I tell you what.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
It's got to be a Milo for our Stamper.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
There we go. Hey, you're more than welcome, Milan. I know, Trouble's arrived, Sean. Trouble's arrived. We do love him. We do love him. And believe it or not, Sean, you're going to be seeing a little bit more of our Stamper in the future. Come next week, ladies and gentlemen. We will... Stamper is now a Tier 3 subscriber, which means not only do they get their own Odyssey suit and spacing, but they also get to go undercover.
Who's after our fish?
And fish, you sweetheart! I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, before we even grab him a drink, Shuggy, in with a host. All together now. Copa, banana. It's definitely broken. Fish, you sweetheart. Ladies and gentlemen, our fish. It says Apex Legends there, but they do a little bit of the Elite. They've been on a little bit of a break. Yeah, go and watch Faith Stamper. In fact, Stamper Face on and Indy Fox is on this morning. Indy was riding an inflatable banana earlier, which was quite inspiring. What's the difference between light and hard? Go on then. There's got to be breaking. Fish, you sweetheart. I didn't get you a drink. I'll tell you what, it's got to be an orange mocha frappuccino for our fish.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of the old jitterbuggery again. Bit of a lag again. Oh, sorry, Shuggy. Yeah, I did notice on the countdown when I watched it popping back for now. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Fried slice with the special ball. Why do you have a special ball, Fried?
Yeah, why do you? A guy can fall asleep with a light on. Ow! Boom! Milan! What's the difference, asks Milan, between light and hard? And the reply is a guy can fall asleep with a light on. You gotta love it. And Dave, the membership list of the Tier 3. I know, Dave, you sweetheart. Tony had a bit of a lag earlier. Think it's the ED servers. Oh, fair enough. It was lovely. I tell you what, it was fun hanging out with Tony and Excalibur this morning. Oh, hanging out with Tony and Excalibur. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Right from the word go, you have a fantastic entrance.
Guarantees to blow your mind.
Oh, you gotta love a bit of Julian Clary on a Sunday morning. And a little shout out for our Dave Brown, another member of the old, yeah, it's innuendo Nick, I tell you what, yeah, so, everybody's here, yeah, another member of the old Elite Dangerous stream, you all know them, so, you know, I suppose, did we, there we go, Jiggery Pokery, look, it's our crate, life in the crate's great, ladies and gentlemen, look at that, and one day, in not too long, we'll be able to walk up to here, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be able to go boardy. And Siphon Decks! When did I tell you what? It's going to be Milo-tastic today. Let's get another Milo out for our Siphon Decks. Get your lips round that.
See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
And of course, you can't mention easy, creamy.
You bastard, Nick.
You're merely
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Listening to me while watching Faith, I tell you what, Stamper, it's nice when a plan comes together. And of course, if you're not aware of the king of Cunte, the god of BGS, and Elundo! Hey, up with a 4-month blooming sub, you sweetheart. Welcome, Elundo. I'm in a Milo mode, Elundo, so I do apologise. It will get broken at some stage. And have I missed a commander spacing? Oh no! Watching this while killing stuff in Outriders. Oh, nice one, Golden. I will be over, Golden. I do promise. I did look at it, and it looks like it's unfollowed me. Hey up, Moerdyr! Right, who was I getting a Elundo, you sweetheart. Let's get Elundo a Milo.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Elundo, I'll take anything you give me. Might not be me best decision. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
You go home and the wife says, what do you... I want the sausage in the hole. That rock and roll. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. And Pixie! And Moerdyr! Blimey, O'Reilly. Moerdyr!
Smooth.
Coffee! We've had a shout out for Pixie, but we'll get a quick one for Moerdyr, and then you know what you're getting, Pixie.
Heyo!
Hey up, biker! Blimey, O'Reilly, everyone is here. Right, Pixie, I haven't forgotten you, bear with. We get a quick coffee for biker.
Smooth.
We'll get a quick shout out for our biker, and you know what's coming your way, Pixie. You know what's going to happen, whether you want it or not. The old chocolate. Pixie, get your lips round this huge old mug. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Pixie wifey. So good she gets a double shout out. And one of our chill elite dangerous streamer who also just happens to be El Francais, ladies and gentlemen, so it's always a good stream. And Fish would like to make a bot do all the drinks, but it takes all out the... Yeah, now, I tell you what, Fish, that has crossed my mind. But yeah, you're right, it's part of the fun, isn't it? It's just as long as people understand... that yeah, if I do miss you out, it's not at all personal. I'm not snubbing anybody. It's the fact that I am a complete and utter maroon. Right, we have got Pet the Limpet, done it. Pet the Chicken, done it. Lovely. We are manage, reward, request and queuage. Let's have a look-see. Lovely jubbly jubbly. Super. We can complete those. I didn't complete the ones from yesterday. A maroon. Monsieur Lambert, as Stamper says. Right. I tell you what, Raid Commander spacing. And a Pet the Thargoid as well. Right. Blimey, O'Reilly. Okay, let's get this sorted, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look-see. Right, first of all, let's get the Thargoid out of the way. Sean, look away. Anyone else who's having brekkie, maybe an evening meal, a lunchtime meal, you may want to look away as we get up close and wrist deep with Terry the Thargoid. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Dangerous thought he was going wrist deep in Thargoid tummy and tickling a lovely piece of tummy, but no, it wasn't a tummy, and neither was it a blue-footed, nay, a red-footed booby, and neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. No, it turns out it was a booby. But how did you know it was a booby, you ask? Well, we kept on innocently tickling, thinking we were bringing joy, and that happened.
Pet the Thargoid!
Milky. There we go. You gotta love it. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right. Hey, no worries, biker. Yeah, you can look away even if you are. Exactly, Fish. You can look back now, Sean. We've got a Space Jason from Will, and we've got a spacing for a raid. So let's do that spacing and see who's going out. Oh my goodness, Fish! Red writing on a black background. Buttery biscuit base. Base biscuit base. I like buttery biscuit base. Oh, you tinkers. Remember when I was stuck in mod view and I couldn't look away? Oh no, Pixie! Jeez Louise. Right, we've got a commander spacing. First one of the day. So we better go and do it. See if I can actually recognise who it is again. As we had a fail with me yesterday. So, who's going out the airlock? Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. It's Mr. Adrian! Au revoir, Mr. Adrian! Bon voyage! First one out today, ladies and gentlemen. It's not you, Gino, you sweetheart! Computer, shout out Mr. Adrian.
Oh, I'm reduced to doing all your shout-outs now, am I?
You are indeed, and of course we've got to get an orange mocha frappuccino for our Gino.
Hey-o!
Hey up, Elliot. Let me get that mocha again. Let's get an orange mocha frappuccino for our Gino.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of ginnerbuggery as well.
Yeah!
Oh, and thank you for giving Gino a shout out. Thank you for that. That's lovely. And welcome in, Elliot. We've not got very far. We've still got a redemption. Let me see. What have we got? What have we got? We've got a Space Jason, ladies and gentlemen. And Wool Ali ponders where the commanders are going as the ship's docked. I tell you what, Wool Ali, it does worry me sometimes. But, you know, have a cup of tea and try not to think about it. It's the law of, yeah, it's the law of I don't know what. But we do have a Space Jason as well. So poor old Jason is going to go and join our, our Mr. Adrian outside. Poor old Mr. Adrian. Right, you need to give him a darn good kicking. He needs a bit of momentum. There's a blooming tot on board as well. There he goes. Au revoir, Jason. Bon voyage. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We spaced Jason. Yeah, sure, Elliot. Bear with. Blimey O'Reilly. I tell you what, it's all it's lovely to see you all. I tell you what, I am a bit behind. As I say, if I ever forget anyone, please do not take it personally. It is purely me being a complete and utter maroon. There you go, Elliot. And Moerdyr, I like it. Oi, you asked if I could. Oi, you asked me a inconvenient question.
Say hello to my little friend!
Nice one, Will. Here, have this cocaine. Yeah, well, yeah, Moerdyr. That's me.
Get your ass up. Let's go.
Oh, blooming, I tell you what. It's blooming Ice Cube.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the Kentucky Humphrey Patrol. It's little sweet pom-poms are creeping about. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's a Humphrey about.
There certainly is a Humphrey about. There's also an Elliot Gaming. So we are in the cock of pits, ladies and gentlemen. She may have only been the flight lieutenant's daughter, but she always kept her cockpit clean. I thank you. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
He came through the keyhole in my house.
They must be very small.
We immediately locked up Lorne, my wife's knicker drawer. I thought he's not going in there.
No.
Hey, no worries, Will. Don't be sorry, Will. The beauty with those instant redemptions is they're usually, you know, that is the idea.
Shite.
You know, it can be a little shite, or, you know, one of my favourites.
Say hello to my little friend!
It's a cracker. Oh, good thinking. before we even start. All together now. I tell you what, we're on form. 20 minutes in and we haven't even started. Take a drink and you'll sing to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. See what I did there? Made it a little bit elite topical. There we go, you gotta love it. Beer, milk, tea, coffee, Milo. And I tell you what, talking of Milo, talking of easy creamy, buttery biscuit base. Buttery biscuit base, I love it. And do watch out for our unicorn. She's been told she's not allowed the Kit Kats, but it's not looking. And Twindex, talk about timing, you just missed by about 5 minutos. The old Thargoid loving. So Twindex, you absolute sweetheart. Here we go. Nice brewage.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And a hug for our Twindex as well. In fact, for Twindex and Sean, the two who are scared of Thargoids.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
Oh, I like that, Will Ali. Yeah, when the ship's docked, you're looking out the bar window. Space Commander's floating outside. Oh, Will. Damn it, Will. Honestly, Will, we've got to write that down. That is classic. Oh, you gotta love it. Twindex, don't worry. No, it was horrifying, wasn't it, Sean? You know, no stealth guiding for Twindex. I tell you what, Stamper, that was classic yesterday. Poor Twindex walked right into it. You know, it's like those moments when, you know, your mum and dad are having it off and you innocently walk into the door, you know, through the door, and you can never take it. You can never take that out of your mind, can you, ladies and gentlemen? It's burnt there. It's burnt there for eternity. It's like, Dad, why are you hurting Mum? I'm sorry.
Get on the floor now!
Yeah, bleach and a toilet brush, I tell you what, exactly. Scarred for life. Jeez. Oh! Donating coffee. Right. Oh, look, there's assassination, but that's a bit pricey. Oh, elite. Yeah, no. Oh, hang on. It's not them. We want the Sorteria. Oh, that was lucky. We want the old Sorteria, don't we? Blimey, O'Reilly. I can't remember. I've got to shout out the SOAC.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
Yes, indeed. If you want to learn more about the Sorteria Accord, pop over to Inara and it will tell you to know. We all know what happens to me. Yeah, exactly, Stamper. That's very kind, Moerdyr. That's very kind. Can't find anything more than 2 imp for 4 Wool Alley. Blimey, O'Reilly. And Milan says it's important to remember when attempting to milk a cow, always make sure you're not attempting to milk the bull. Yes, that's a mistake not many people live from, is it? Yeah, look at that. Oi, look at this one. Oh, look at that one. Assassinate. Mostly harmless. We'll have some of that. Yeah, no worries, Moerdyr. No, look at that. Un, deux, trois, cat. Cat on the influence. We're having some of that. Look at that. There's another one. Un, deux, trois, cat. Sank. Sanky novice. Look at that. We're having some of that. Ha, ha, ha. I tell. 3 of them in the same system. You gotta love it. That's only 3, but it's a cheapie. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a deadly day, a deadly day. I tell you, what have you got me into, you buggers? What are you, look at that. Look at that. Un, deux, trois, blooming assassinations. You buggers. Yeah, I tell you what, Golden Eagle. Yeah, exactly. Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, this is this could end in tears, but you know, we've got to donate parts. You know, we can't just have our Gino and Tony, being the only ones donating parts to Lambert's second-hand shit shop. And Wool Ali says, I can't hear anything else when you say Moerdyr, but when they met in the yes, it was Moerdyr. Heart to heart, Wool Ali. Yeah. It was Moerdyr. It was blooming Moerdyr. Oh dear. Out of points. Oh no. You just redeemed stuff. Siphon decks. No. Oh, siphon decks. Jeez Louise. Nice indeed, Biker. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, blimey, alright. Siphon decks! Have you been on the pop again? Cheers, yeah, that was sweet of them. And then Biker said we'll have some double chicken as well.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
Oh, Siphon decks, you blooming sweetheart. You didn't need to do that. You could... Oh my goodness, you're all far too kind. And Biker says, well, I'll trip him up with a double chicken. Because the double chicken's quite long for nah. Oh, an Olympic petting indeed. Thank you, Stamper, Golden Eagle. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's get that limpet and then we'll do... Oh, look at that limpet. The original, the best, the collector limpet getting some serious limpet loving. And as you've all said before and you've all heard me say before, keep at it like that. It'll only go off in me hands. For nah. Who misses? It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Every now and then you find a big one.
Every now and then you do find a big one. I tell you what, the parties that Crispy goes to, they are something else. There we go. That's that. And we still owe Biker a double chicken as Milan comes in and says, a sign on the gate at the farm down the road reads, do not attempt to cross this field unless you can do it under 9 seconds. Because the bull can do it in 10. And you need to add a party cracker pot to end the Olympic vid. That's a fab idea. As Moerdyr says, right, well, let's get him nibbling me nuts. So he... It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
I don't know if that's a problem or if I need to like lube it up.
Oh my lord, I tell you what, those parties Crispy goes to, we better give him a quick shout out before we go and nibble Moerdyr's nuts. Computer, shout out Crispy.
While I'm doing your shout-outs, would you like me to stick a brush up my ass and sweep the floor at the same time?
Wouldn't mind at all. As Wartnick says, well, we'll add a Space Commander and a double chicken regained from Moerdyr. So, yeah, let's get OP out of that airlock. Oh, and exactly, I know, Mr. Hitomi. Yeah, two double chickens. Oh no, we got a nibble me nuts as well. Jeez Louise, hang on, let me just check this reward queue. I think we're getting a bit out of sync here, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we did the double chicken. We did... oh no, blimey O'Reilly, yes. Jeez Louise, right, blimey O'Reilly. Yes, right, double chicken. Jeez Louise. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the Mark, welcome in. I'm panicking. We're about to. Oh no! It's Goth Hen. It's Ginger Hen. Getting petted. I'm getting confused. Mark Gamer's here. There we go. Elvis, Mick Clucknell, everyone else. Jeez Louise. Right, quick tea for Mark. And there we go. And let's have a look at this. So it was double chicken, nibble me nuts, space and elite commander. So it's nibble me nuts next, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't explode before we leave the station. I tell you what, it's not in my underpants. Turbo lag, you bastard, welcome in. Hang on for your Milo, turbo lag. I'll be within a second, you darling. Here we go. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah, nibble my nuts, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. There we go. Turbo lag, you sweetheart. Let me quickly get you a Milo, because it's a not now, Bill. No, not Mr. Hitomi. Major turbo lag. Jeez Louise. Sorry, Mr. Hitomi. I know you don't like tea.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
I know, exactly. I know, Mark Gaming. Right, we've got an elite commander and another two-ball chicken. Oh, my lord. Oh, dear. I tell you what, Bike, you're doing a damn good... I tell you what, old redhead, old Mick Clucknell, Milan. I tell you what. Right, it's a spacing. I tell you what, who's going out? I tell you what, Jason's out there. And also Mr. Adrian. So it's a bit of a sausage fest again. I think we had over half a dozen boys out there yesterday. An OP! That's bad timing, OP! It's Grey Knight! Au revoir, Grey Knight! Bon voyage! And Kenny follows him out! You've gotta love it! They killed Kenny! They killed Kenny, you bastards! Oh, AK, I love it when you do that. Computer, shout out Grey Knight.
Oh, I'm reduced to doing all your shout-outs now, am I?
You are indeed. If you don't remember, you offered to stick a brush up your arse. Yeah, we'll get you next time, OP. Jeez Louise. OP, well again, like with Gino, it can only be an orange mocha for a commander. Orange Phoenix. Whether you want it or not, OP. Get your lips round this.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Ladies and gentlemen. You know our OP. You might know the SPVFA. But if I get this right... There you go! There's also news about Sagittarius Eye coming up today with our Orange Phoenix. And without giving too much away, we might just... be joining OP, because very selfishly to yesterday I found out our OP was doing a very special streamage today, and I asked him what time, and when he told me I went, that's similar to what I was expecting to do. So I tell you what I'll do, OP, and it's purely selfish. It's because I want to see it. And if I was streaming it at the time, it's not the same watching the VOD, is it, ladies and gentlemen? It's not the same when you want to join in and you can't. I've tried it, you know, typing in, watching the VOD, and nobody responds. I feel like a right leper. Not being any call nasty to lepers, because we, you know, lepers are people as well and need loving. So, right, I think we're up to... Oh, we got one more double chicken. One more double chicken. Let's... I do love it when we come to completion. Right, one more double chicken. Let's see if I can, of course, try and get this one right. There you go. Not one chicken, but two. Yes, Mick Clucknell, a.k.a. Ginger Hen, as Kenny goes out the airlock again. Poor Kenny.
Oh, my God. They killed Kenny!
You bastards! As Mick Clocknell and Elvis are thinking, what the hell happened there? You gotta love it. Oh dear. Yeah, Kenny killed himself in anticipation of further future death. Rather than... Oh, you gotta love it. Right, yes indeed, you have done very well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how long it's taken us. Let's have a quick look. 38 minutes, and we've not even left the station. Well, I tell you what, that is some going. As Wartnick says, well, I know Jason's already been out, but he's got to be back by now. And Kenny was a Cylon. He had to be airlocked. It's just the old... Exactly, Drew. Thank you, Drew. That is sense talking there, Drew. In fact, I tell you what, Drew, you deserve another cup of tea for that, Drew. I tell you what, get your lips round that one.
Guaranteed to blow
And
your
of course,
mind.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're not fond of tea, you can always stick your face in the cocaine. I mean sugar by the side. That's why it's guaranteed to blow your mind. Yeah, what's with the killing missions? Thought you did not like Pew Pew. Mr. Hitomi, these are all very low threat, as in harmless, mostly harmless, and novice. And as the lovely Moerdyr offered to come and give me a bit of a hand. Not a hand job, you dirty devils. Though I wouldn't say no. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I can't do it lying down.
Oh, dear me, you do have a problem.
No, I mean, I prefer
What
to
a
sit
maroon.
down, if you don't mind.
Don't mind if it turns you on, who cares?
Indeed, if it turns you on, who does care? And Shuggy says, Golden Eagle, smash his head into the pile of coke, takes a deep sniff. Good on you. Yeah, I am screwed, Mr. Hitomi, you're absolutely right. And yeah, Will, can you Adam and Eve it? Nearly 40 of those Earth minutes, and we still haven't actually gone out of the station. As Shuggy says, well, try using an old iPad, Nick. Even live, you can't interact with chat. You need a separate device completely. It's freaking annoying to a point of quitting. Oh, Shuggy! I tell you what, Shuggy, I do feel your pain. I do feel your pain. I miss so much. All harmless, yeah, give it even hot. Yeah, 24 hours, thanks, Simon. Thank you for the support.
Affirmative, Command. As you wish.
I'll have a quick look, Moerdyr, but I don't think so. Let me have a quick... I don't think so, Moerdyr. I don't think so. Let's just have a quick look. I think they were all there. So we're doing it for the Salteria Accord. There we go.
Becoming elite was an arduous and
no, that's Master... 999. Well, oh yeah, good point, Moerdyr. Yeah, good point. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Do for dangle. Wingy, wing, wing. That's the one. Yeah, 4 times. Right. We're gonna do it. I don't care. We're gonna put caution to the wind, and we're gonna press that lunch button, because it is actually coming up to lunchtime in the United of Kingdoms, and probably just past lunchtime for those of you on a European time zone. And Nano! If I smashed my head into a pile of coke, I would get concussion from hitting my head in a pile of tin cans. Nano, welcome in. Bear with us. I'll get you a drink in a sec. We'll just make sure Bill's awake. Bill? Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Billy boy. He's a good lad. Sing us a song, Bill. Sing us a song, Bill.
Packed my bag.
There you go.
Last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high.
Oh dear, yeah, almost forgot the DMCA. Whoever got the record, well done. Nano, let me get you a brewage. I tell you what, Nano. I tell you what, orange mocha frappuccino. Coming on, Nano Star's way. Get your lips round this.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery. There you go. Shuggy, I know it's not bad on a laptop, but Nexus, the old app, is beyond intolerable. Ah. Right. Oh, we've got the old Moerdyr. Invite to Wings, Super Duper Gary, and the Coopers. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. No pending invites. Oh, we got the old Vouchers. Oh, we got a reputation change. Oh, we got a rank change as well. Are we completely rank? Rookie to pilot. Blimey, O'Reilly, they don't know much. Ally. Oh, we're an ally. We're an ally. We're an ally, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe everything you hear and say. We are officially an ally. Right, Jeppy, oh, Charlie, we'll do that one. Having said that, most of them are unpronounceable. Let's have a look-see. It is, oh, Dakak. Terakov, welcome in. Is it Dakak? Dakak. Yeah, Dakak. That's the one, Dakak. Terakov, I'm sorry, I can't stop saying Dakak because it's like the little creatures out of the Martians out of Invaders from Mars that Tim Burton did in about 1990 something, maybe early 2000. Terakov, you sweetheart. Well, I tell you what, I think it's got to be a nice cup of coffee delivered by our very own WK Jez, aka EDO, a breakfast show for our. Yeah, I can remember that. Yeah, taka. Coffee, Terakov. Smooth indeed. There we go. You can prep to jump. I'll just fuel up. Oh, Moerdyr, you sweetheart. That's very kind. That's very kind. And don't worry if you get the kill or anything like that. Yeah, just case break bills. I tell you what, you can't trust old Billy Boy, can you? You can't, Billy. And Terakov, I tell you what, I think we owe Commander Terakov a bit of the old Hugskins.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
That's, yeah, with old Tom Jones in it, yeah. I tell you what, that was a film and a half, the old Tim Burton, Mars Attacks. Right, dakakakakak, here we come. Here we go. Oh, it's only one jumpy pumpy. Now, are these all in the Dakak? Oh, yeah, that's in the Dakak as well. And yeah, they're all in the Dakaks. Hey! I tell you what, this could all be over before me birthday.
Shite.
Yeah, indeed. Squid, you bugger. Jack Black, Michael J. Force. Oh, yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker. Jack Nicholson. Pierce Brosnan, he was in it. Yeah, because Jessica Parker and Pierce Brosnan got the head swaps on the animals, didn't they? On the old doggos. And Squid, you beauty. I tell you what, let's get a nice whiskey for our squid knacker.
Drink!
And I tell you a lot, we'll go with a coffee chaser for you as well, Squid, because that's the sort of guy I am.
Smooth.
I know, Drew. It honestly, it is one of those films. There's so many little bits. I must admit, every time I watch it.
Oh, come on, man.
just a bit stuff. Squid! Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you, what did you have to eat last night, Squid?
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, you tell them, you tell them, Butters. Golden Eagles in absolute sync there. I do. Whiskey with a coffee chaser. You can't beat it. You gotta love it. Bill's a ship stealer. I do a range of restraining Remlock suits to keep your Kirks under control. I tell you what, having your Kirks out of control is a nasty, nasty situation. I might take you up on that, Milan. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, I'm sorry. It is so childish, but it is so funny. We do love FDev. Right, we actually didn't read what we're doing with Jeppo, so nav beacon, discovery scanner, lovely
Get your ass up. Let's go.
All right, blimey! I tell you what, Ice Cube's a bit. He's a bit. I thought old Samuel Jackson was getting upset. He's upset. Yeah, when your Kirks are hanging out, the police get involved, and I end up with another restraining order and having to move again. I tell you what, it's not good. It's not good being me. Right, let's see if we can get this road on the show. This ship off the landing pad. And let's, Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Jason has fucked the FSD drive good and proper.
Oh, come on, just because we spaced him a couple of times. Oh, for pity's sake. Right, well, there's nothing for it. You know, I mean, at least being Lambert's second-hand shit shop, ladies and gentlemen, we have lots of second-hand bits. So, with no further ado, Nobby, can you and the kids help with this FSD?
Push!
But Dad, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, well, I told you not to smoke.
I thought you just meant crack.
No, I meant cigarettes too. At your age, you should just be vaping.
Exactly, and who are these kids, Nobby? Who are these kids, Nobby?
That's my oldest son, Skeletor.
Hiya.
And this is our new babby, Django Unchained.
That's our grandson, Gangnam Style.
Hiya.
Dad.
And this here is Luke. We call him that because he's got leukemia.
Oh, he hasn't really. They just shaved his head for the money. Right. Yes, indeed. I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. Right, we've got a new FSD in. Well, I say new. I think it was one Gino sold us. So, you know, Gino, this one's on you. Right. Not saying, you know, I know there are no returns, Gino. You know, same deal as Lambert's second-hand shit shop. But, you know, just saying... You know, if people are going to come and watch you, you know, supplying the old spare parts there, we do expect them. We do expect them to work. Right, here we go. Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift
Oh,
drive.
I tell you what, Gino, if we get ourselves into the old witchy-watchy-watchy space... It's a one from the bin I pulled from Decat's. Nice one. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hats and knickers. Here we go. Is it going to be witchy-watchy space? Has Gino found the... Oh, I tell you what, that Gino. Why did I even doubt you, Gino? What a suit. It might have come from the scrap bin, but when it comes to second-hand scrap, our Gino knows a good one from a duff one. Yeah, ship proceeds to blow up. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's another skit we've got to do at some times. 38 bodies, jeez Louise. I tell you what, we don't want to be oh, we do want to be in Oh no, we got a what are we going to do? Are we going to do a scannage? We're going to do a scannage, as Will says. Oh wait, no, don't, says Gino on the flight deck, wielding a William Shatner restraining lock suit to near bulkhead. Cheers, Milan. And Will in with a Thargoid. Right, this is going to be interesting, because if we get interdicted, ladies and gentlemen, while we're petting a Thargoid, it could end in tears. So here we go, blimey O'Reilly. Will!
Oh, your tits.
Yeah, exactly.
How was that? Come on, really?
I know, I'm sorry, Twindex. Twindex and Sean, it is time to look away. Anyone with a dicky disposition. Exact, nice one, Will. It is time to look away, ladies and gentlemen. Please, please, if you are of a dicky disposition, close your eyes. I will tell you when it is safe. As Nick Dangerous gets up close, indeed, and milks it with Terry the Thargoid. And ladies and gentlemen, we thought we were innocently tickling a Thargoid tummy, but nay, nay, nay. It wasn't a blue-footed or a red-footed booby either. Neither was it Captain Kremin's moves. It turned out to be Terry the Thargoid's boobies. But how did you know, I hear you ask? Well, we kept on innocently tickling wrist deep until that happened. Bit of Thargoid. Milky, milky. There we go. That's good timing, Will. And you can look back now, ladies and gentlemen. Right, who is it? Buttery Biscuit Base. Base, Biscuit Base. Like the Buttery Biscuit Base. I blooming love it. Right, who's trying to do stuff? Let's have a look. See, is you one of our targets? Or are you just a maroon? Let's have a look. See.
Excuse my language. Who's after our fish?
Yeah, who's after our fish? Exactly. There we go. Oh, we need some guns out, don't we? And Sirius, you sweetheart. Bear with. We're just going into pew pew. Hey, no worries. No worries. Oh, hang on. Have we got him? Have we got him? Let's get him. Go on, eat my lasers. Eat my lasers. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. You're running. You're running. You're running. Yeah, run you might. Run you might. Oh, we need some powering weapons, don't we? What a maroon. Milan. Yeah, sorry. Bear with everyone. We need to get this one. We need to get this one sorted. And there's Moerdyr. Oh, don't get shot, Moerdyr. You know what I'm like. I tell you what. There he goes. He's going. He's going.
Follow me, please. It is definitely not a trap.
Oh, we got him. We got him, Moerdyr. I tell you what. Blimey, O'Reilly. Nice one. Right, yes, cake! Blimey O'Reilly, I tell you what, that's celebratory cake. Let's do it!
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon? No, I've seen his pink oboe, but never his bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
No, I've never whizzed it over the kitchen.
I bet you haven't, Phil.
Smooth.
And there's another coffee for our Sirius. 2 more bogeys, get your hits in. All right, lovely. Are these the same boogies? Let's have a look-see. Let's, purpley, purpley. There we go. Have some of that. Have some of that. Have some of that. Go on, Andrew. You want some, Andy? You want some sunshine? Have some of that. Yeah. I tell you what, not looking so cocky now, are we, Andy? Hey? Hey? Not looking so cocky now. Yeah, 2 on 1. Some say it's unfair. Some say it's a sexual preference. But I tell you what, that Andy Penrose, they're going to regret the day they became a pirate and needed a good old spanking. There we go. Bogeys, indeed. I tell you what, you can't beat bogeys at 12 o'clock. There's another one. There's another one. Good job, Moerdyr. Moerdyr's taking them down like a trooper. Oh, just stop shooting there, because, you know, don't want to shoot our Moerdyr by mistake. If we want to Moerdyr. Nobody wants to Moerdyr. Right, he's on the run. He's on the run. We're on the way. We're on the way. Go on, eat it. Eat it and die. Eat it and die, Jackaloni Winter. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. You can't take it. You can't take it. Come on. Have some more. Yes. I tell you what. I tell you what. Is that, sir? Oh! Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Un, deux, trois. I tell you what. I tell you what. That Moerdyr. Jeez Louise, hang on, what's going on? 3 missions in under an hour! I tell you what, I think we've got Stamper, yeah, got somebody who's after your record there. I tell you what, Moerdyr! Jeez Louise, well if that doesn't deserve a hug, I don't know what does.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
I have to say, actually, I did. Moerdyr, I tell you what, let's have a quick look at our Moerdyr's ship. I mean, 3 missions. And I mean, you know for a fact that, the old Maroon hadn't actually left the station until about for 3/4 of an hour. Or has he got spiky bits? Has he got spiky bits? Oh, I tell you what, that's a big boy, isn't it? I tell you what. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Hey, I tell you. Can we see? Or is there enough light? Oh, it's too dark. Yeah, definitely a whiskey for Moerdyr. But look at that ship. That is lovely. I say, that's a big un. Ah, Moerdyr. Oh, ship lights. Good thinking. Blimey, O'Reilly. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? There we go. Jiggery pokery. Can light him up like the proverbial Christmas tree. There we go. Blimey, O'Reilly. He's a big old chap, isn't he? I tell you, that's slipping nice. I mean, you compare the two. Let me just zoom out. You compare the two. Which one would you prefer? I mean, I love flying a crate, but if you had to have one, anally inserted, I know which one I'd prefer, and it's definitely Moerdyr's, because, I mean, not being funny, but these bangy bits there, they're going to do some damage, whereas that is a ship and a half. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a Star Destroyer. There he is. There he is, causing Moerdyr. I tell you what, let's have a zoom in. There we go. Oh, I tell you what, looking too cool for school, ladies and gentlemen. Too coolage for the schoolage. Can we get any closer? Oh, just a little bit. There we go. What a star. I tell you what, that's our Moerdyr. Yes, lovely jubbly. Right, well, we need to get back to whence we came, ladies and gentlemen. And Andy's in. I tell you what, they won't believe us at the Sorteria. Oh, hang on. Why is that one now not? Oh, yeah, collect your reward. Yeah, because we punched it. Lovely. Right, Moerdyr, we're on our way back. Let's do this. Let's go and collect our rewards. See what we can see. Back in hippity hip. 11:02 and the 48. Having a nice yank in the cockpit. And in real Inception language, a bogey is only a bogey until it is identified. And once identified, the bogey becomes a tango. I didn't know that. Is good. That is interesting. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, if it's a bogey. Yeah, that makes not interesting. I tell you what. That was before. Right, Bill. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Lovely jubbly. He's charging. We're on our way. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. It's witchy, it's watchy, and it's watchy. I don't know what a watchy is, but we've got witches and watches. And if you say they're alarm clocks, you're not the first, and you won't be the last. And we did try warlocks and clocks, but warlocks and clocks and space just doesn't sound the same ring as witchy, watchy, and watchy. There's our Moerdyr straight back. You gotta love it. Right, glassy arse landings. Here we come. Super duper Gary Cooper. Cocks and clocks. I tell you what, Stamper. I think I might get hit with a takedown for that one, but you know me. Always game. for a little bit of the old cocks and clocks. There we go. Right! We are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Glassy Arse Landings. Not yet the home of the Soteria Accord, but we are working on it. We have got the station, I believe, but the station is quite a long way out. So it's easier for us to use Glassy Arse Landing than the station, or however you pronounce it. And noon, afternoon, morning, evening, it's midday. No, serious. I tell you what, it is almost, according to the clock of Dangerous, it is almost 12 noon indeed. Something like that. I can't quite get it, Mr. Hitomi. It's a very odd one. Let's have another look at it. Yeah, Zini. Yeah, it's dangerous o'clock. As Sirius says, well, as he can't say the name of that station, we're going to pet a limpet. And I tell you, yeah, Zinny! For God's sake, it's Zinny! Thanks, Woolally. Witch Space is like an acid flashback. It's swirly and colourful, and you don't know when it'll end. Especially not with our Braven, do we, Milan? And Sirius, we will get to that limpet, don't you worry. Don't you worry as it approaches dangerous o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. The following programme is in real time. The following events take place between 11 AM BST and 1:30 BST in the afternoon. Exactly, Sirius, exactly. There are, you know, there's a lot to be said for witnessing a happy, well-adjusted and well-loved limpet. And we will get that done for you. As the rooster comes raiding in, don't worry, we won't forget your limpet, Sirius. The rooster, you absolute sweetheart. Your timing is, as always, impeccable. Peccable, you see? Impeccable, peccable hen, birds, roosters. No? Nobody? Rooster, how are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. It's lovely to see you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of our Rooster, they're going for affiliate at the moment, so if you can show them some love, you know, drop them a lurk, do the mute the tab, not the stream, and just to keep their numbers up there. They're getting there. But the Rooster, whether you want it or not, get your lips around this. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Jerusalem hens. They certainly do. And there's a shout out. You can give our Rooster some elite love. And you're very lucky, actually, Raiders, because the lovely SiriusBear dropped a bit of limpet loving. So before we space a commander for you, oh, look at that, blimey, O'Reilly, it's about to go off in me hands. It's a collector limpet getting some serious limpet loving. Blimey, O'Reilly, I tell you what, Sirius, boom, it's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Salty Singularity is pulling out!
My goodness, good old boss lady. Commenting on our Salty's prowess of pulling out. And it's never a fuel limpet. I tell you what, Golden Eagle, one day, but those fuel limpets, they're so busy. And Mystic, you sweetheart, we've still got a spacing to do for our Rooster and crew. So Mystic, let me grab you a quick cup of coffee.
Smooth.
And then let's see who's going to join the other boys and, well, just boys out there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for that raid by the Rooster. And we always give away the most expensive thing, which is the spacing of an elite commander, ladies and gentlemen. So, who's going to join them? It's Use the Force, who's now Nexus of Empathy. Au revoir, Nexus of Empathy. It's more of a sausage fest. Now, have I changed this? Jeez Louise. Computer, shout out Nexus of Empathy. Oh, I haven't changed it, have I? Oh, now, am I going to get this right? Because this is why I always do it. Yeah, poor Nexus. Nexus isn't here either, so... Next, I'm dyslexic. Nexus of... Is there any... Oh, I can't remember. I've probably spelt it wrong.
With a slow, relaxing yank.
No, that is completely wrong. That is not his logo. Just told him, thank you, OP. Jeez Louise, get him over here so I can give him a proper shout out. Oh my lord, jeez Louise. And, actually that might be him. Has he changed his, do you know, that might be. Oh, if I've spelt that right, I'll be well chuffed with myself. Brilliant! Cheers, biker! Yeah, computer is definitely having a salt Milan. Computer, make me a tea.
Computer says no.
Computer, make me a coffee.
I didn't realise I really had signed up to a real chicken shit outfit.
Why, blooming well have, love. You should know that by now. Right, are we up to date? Let me check that reward request and queuage. The limpet for Sirius. Yes, we are up to date, ladies and gentlemen. That is good news. I tell you what, that was more luck than judgment. And a cow for all seasons. Blimey, O'Reilly. Well, I tell you what, cow. Ooh. It's the weekend cow. I tell you what, let's get a nice whiskey for a cow for all seasons.
Drink, take, us, drink.
And of course, a shout out for our cow. I tell you what, another of our elite dangerous brethren, sister, and non-binary beings. Not kind at all, cow. You thoroughly deserve it. It's lovely, and thank you for popping in. It was lovely hanging out with for half an hour with Tony Curtis and Excalibur this morning, which I know for a lot of you is your evenings. And an absolute pleasure, so yeah, love it. And a noob is streaming, welcome in. Well, a noob, I tell you what, let's get you a nice cup of tea.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And I tell you what, we haven't given any biscuits out for a while.
I like the
bass.
Bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the
Bass.
biscuit bass. I like the
Buttery biscuit bass, I do. Me learn German. Yeah, it is. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, that's the one. Eins, zwei, drei and all that stuff. Das Hust and mein Frau and stuff and things. Mystic must be sitting on Fogstar this morning because I'm in a time warp this morning, or it could be that second cup of mushroom tea. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Thanks for the tea, says Golden. It's kind of drank up. Whose leg do I have to hump to get a refill? You want another Earl? Do you want an Earl, Golden? Would you prefer an Earl Greyage?
Earl Grey, hot.
I can sort that out for you, no problem. No problem at all. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we need to get ourselves in that inside the old glassy arsey landing. So, Bill, request dogging.
Request for docking sent.
We're going to get dogging action. Oh, yes, dogging action, ladies and gentlemen. You've got to love it. And if you're really lucky, you'll see the crate fried chicken being fried as we... Look at that! Yes, that's the crate fried chicken being fried, ladies and gentlemen. It gives the chicken a unique crate engine flavour. Look at that. And we're going in. Tesla Auto Dock, 100% Elon Musk AI. And Yorkshire tea, no worries. Anubis, yes. Odyssey is open alpha for those that have purchased it. They were selling it for an extra, in the United of Kingdoms, it was an extra £10 to get on the alpha, which is now, I believe, in week 3. but it's not actually released as such. It's still definitely in alpha. Right, what am I doing? I was going to do something and I've totally forgotten. It's Yorkshire Tea, Golden Eagle. I do apologise. Jeez Louise. There you go, Golden.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Right, yeah, Anubis, yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, as Milan said, unfortunately not yet, which is hopefully not too much longer, maybe a couple of weeks. Let's keep our fingers crossed. They seem to be doing all right. They seem to... Oh dear, are we up there? There is no upside down in space, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Blimey O'Reilly. There we go. Restock. And we got a... there we go. No invites, options. Moerdyrs there. Sirius. There we go. Invite to wing. Lovely job. Oh, pardon me. There we go. Super duper Gary Cooper. Nexus, you beauty. I tell you what, we let you back in, ladies and gentlemen. Nexus, I tell you what, I think a stiff cup of coffee, probably with a whiskey chaser. Smooth indeed. I didn't change your name, Nexus. I totally forgot to change your name. And by the luck of the gods, by the luck of Zorba Dundee, I managed to spell your name right. Yeah, I know he was quick getting in there, wasn't he, OP? And the others are still hanging out there playing with each other's old chaps. I tell you what, which is a dangerous thing to do in a spacesuit. Nice one, Milan. Right, missions. Right, at the moment, let's have a quick look. We still have technically
What a maroon.
0 missions, but in next to no time. 1 hour and 14 minutes, bang on break time, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, thanks to the lovely Moerdyr. Look at this, right, not 1, not 2, but 3 missions. Yeah, came in the back entrance. Hey, Nexus. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Do still have a floppy.
Oh, good old Dave Brown. Still got... Oh, look at the influence on that. There we go. Still got a floppy. 21st century. Number 3. Oh, that's 3 influence. That'll do. Yes, we went 3, 4, 5 on the old influences. And how about 2 more? That is a good idea. I mean, we do need to take a break. We've got that one, but that's a bit... Oh, that's elite. That is elite, and it's only... Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Should we do it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we might. Oh, look, a couple of little courier jobs. Look at that little courier job for 3 imps. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take that just in case. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do... Now, I hope you're all sitting down. Because I've got to do Mission Plus. Mission Plus. Mission Plus. Go courier stuff, I'll go do the killing. Moerdyr, you sweetheart. Timis, did you pop in for the break? I tell you what, Moerdyr, you sweetheart. You absolute sweetheart. Timis, what are you... I tell you what, you missed Goth Hen. Don't tell Glitched.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. Nice Milo for our Timis. And Milan says, I built a social reject one a couple of weeks ago. The Beluga for only 8 passengers. Not designed to make its money moving passengers. If you were to take the wing ones you have and share it with me, that'll get done as well. Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, I tell you what, Moerdyr, you sweetheart. Are you sure? There we go. So, do I invite Wing? Is that it? Or do I accept? Oh, hang on. Let's just see if I've accepted. Oh, yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yes! Lovely! Brilliant! Stamper's getting upset. You sweetheart! Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a tea and a wee. Usually around about halfway through our streamage we have a tea and a wee. So if you wouldn't mind, I do apologise, as I know Timis has just come in. There's probably a few of the others of you just going, oi, we just came in. What are you doing? And I tell you what, you will enjoy this, I am promising you. No, I am ordering you to enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of the Apex streaming service. I'll catch you in 5.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are you tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of auto-dock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk script AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe. Available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame. Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop. Ship. Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark 3 here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people, okay, settle down. Right, in today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. You know, we look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got limp, old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Ship Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpet.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Ship Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous Experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt. Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 AM. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Have you or someone on your ship purchased a Tesla Autodock? Or perhaps an entire ship from Lambert's Ship Shop? Maybe you had your limpets pimped by them. Have you purchased and or consumed crate fried chicken? Or been repeatedly spaced by Nick Lambert himself? What you may not know is that all of these businesses are part of Nick Lambert Enterprises Incorporated, also operating as NLE Inc. NLE Inc. is currently in a class action lawsuit, and you or your next of kin may be entitled to compensation related to dealings with NLE Inc. You can quickly and easily find out by contacting Do We Fuck You and How. At Do We Fuck You and How, we specialize in lawsuits persecuting small independent businesses that cannot afford proper legal defense. And for a small fee, we can determine your eligibility to join this lawsuit. Contact us today. At Do We Fuck You and How, we always win, even if you don't.
Ah, there we go. Timmy's, yeah, I apologise for saying the same thing twice, or probably about 4 or 5 times by the time we finish the stream. But yeah, Timmy's ROP is doing something special today, and I wanted to see it, so I moved my stream time when I found out they were doing some stuff to do with Sagai today during their stream, so it was like, I was going to be streaming at the same time, and I really don't want to do that because I want to watch it live. Like, you know, VODs are all right, but you know, sometimes you just want to interact and, you know, cheer people along and stuff. So yeah, go and give ROP some love. I think he's starting around about 1 o'clock-ish BST, which will be about thank you for your sacrifice. Being selfish is not a sacrifice at all. In fact, it's probably the only well, yeah. Don't mention it to Timmis. Yes, Timmis is going to go, all right, so I miss Goth Hen because Orange Phoenix has got something to say about Sagai. Jeez Louise. And if you're not aware of Sagai, there's a link there. And of course, the SPVFA, you all know. Oh, brilliant. Well, we'll not be much longer, because I tell you what, OP, I think everyone has had to sit down, because
what a maroon.
3 missions. 1.5 hours. What's going on? I tell you what, we're over our normal rate at half time, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, please do show. And I know you all know OP, and you're going, Nick, we all know OP, but we love OP, and you can't give enough. In fact, talking about giving, I'll give you an undercover agent. When I was in Kill Bill, stunt double, nobody could tell. Saggy eyes, says Timis. I did end up staying up until 3 this morning in a tinfoil stream. Oh, was that bloody crow keeping you up again? I know. Do you know, I went to... Who did I go to bed with? Like, do you know, I'm such a tart. I can't remember. It was... I think I went to bed with Crispy and Flaps, if I remember rightly. Nice tracksuit. Cheers, Nexus. As Will says, well, you know, we might as well space another Elite Commander, because it's a bit of a sausage fest out there, and Nexus has made their way back in. So you know, we can always ping them out to the side of a space station. Yeah, do you know, Will, one day we will get there. I do, you know, there is so, I mean, you know yourselves, there is so much comedy gold in the game that we can make use of. It's just getting the time and then, you know, getting it all cut together. But yeah, great idea, Will. Me too. Went to bed with Crispy's Flaps. Hey, I tell you what, biker. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Splendid girl, and so helpful. Do you know she's been showing me how to stick the pole up?
Yeah, good old Charles Hawtrey, God rest his soul. Right, we have got double chicken. We promised that for our Timis. So Timis, I hope you're here, because if you've walked away and you miss out on not only Mick Clucknell, aka Ginger Hen, but also Gothen, aka Elvis, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the duet of the decade, and money's too tight to mention for Mick, so he can't afford the perfect poultry petting that Elvis is getting, but look at that, old Mick's not too impressed. There we go, just for you, Timis, just for you. Chicken. I'll tell you what, do that one pop up? Let's have a look. Oh, I tell you what, K-pop time. I tell you what, there's not enough bleach on the planet to get that out of your heads, ladies and gentlemen. Ha ha ha! Oh dear. I tell you what, not only do I space fellow commanders, but I torture them as well. Right, talking of spacing commanders, Will's been waiting. And without any more delay, that's the one. Full screen preview. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, Nexus. Let's see who's joining the boys out there. Will it be a lady? Will it be a non-binary? Will it be? It's Airlock Doc! Ha ha! Au revoir, Airlock. Fix the airlock while you're out there and go and hold hands and sing Kumbaya with everyone else. I do have a problem. You are so right, Timis. I tell you what, Salty saw that before even I did. But you are so right. I've got a serious problem. Oh dear. Computer, shout out Airlock Doc.
You wait until I see Warlord 383. Wasn't it his idea to get me doing this?
Oh blimey, he's been stimulating farms of 19 or better. I tell you what, at least I suppose that's legal age in the United Kingdom, you know, so, you know. As Commander Very says, hang on a minute, did I miss out on a nibble me nuts? Commander, how you doing? I tell you what, let's get you a nice cup of tea. Let's do it. C, M, a D and the R's. And I tell you what, I'm useless. Let's try it that way. Right, here we go.
Guaranteed to blow your
Guaranteed
mind.
to blow your mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue on our mission, oh, thank you, Commander. Let's get me nuts out and give 'em a good nibble. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's nibble my nuts with a Commander. Thank you very much. There you go. It's a little bit dodgy, isn't it? A little bit dodgy, but you know, as Timmy says, we need Nexus, you take care. And I tell you what, let's get an Earl Grey for our Nexus for being such a good champ.
Earl Grey,
and another shout out. There you go. There we go. And I will get it. Nexus, in fact, Nexus, could you do me a massive favour when you get time and pop your new logo?
Something.
In the old Discord spacing thing. So and then I can. What it'll do is it'll ping my memory tomorrow, because I do my content creation, or at least I try to, on Mondays, the day I don't stream. So yeah, I'll try and remember to get that changed, and I do apologise, and I just cannot believe how Lady Luck shined on you, Nexus of Empathy, with me actually spelling your name right, and then thinking I'd got it wrong because you changed your logo. Anyway, arse. What are we doing? I have no idea. When are we doing it? Hopefully any minute now. Right, a Commander Nibble. Nick, we got to nick me nuts for Timis. Jeez Louise. 1 target down, 2 to go. Oh my goodness, threat level 6. Blimey, O'Reilly Moerdyr, what have you done? I do hope Sirius is out there giving you a hand. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, well, while Moerdyr's in a threats level 6 zone, taking down pirates on their own, we'll go and nick some nuts, shall we? Oh, he is. Oh, that's all right. Thank God for that. I had pictures of Sirius going, no, I couldn't find him. Nice one, Sirius. GG, Moerdyr. GG, Sirius. Right, while you two are working your little bollocks off, or your fallopian tubes, depending on, or non-binary sexually undoing bits, we'll go and nick me nuts for the lovely Timis. I tell you what, I love you, boys and girls. You honestly, you make this streaming, and you make my life. Let's do it. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah, nick my nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Nibble my nuts, thanks to Glitched Helix and Timis. There we go. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. In fact, talking of yes, that footage was provided by Timis and Glitched Helix. We better give our glitch a little bit of a shout out. Computer, shout out Glitched Helix.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again? You dyslexic maroon.
Oh my goodness, she's weaning herself off that Valium. She's on to Armalama Reckonings. Armalama Kingdoms. Anyway, she does do Elite as well, and she's absolutely fantastic, so please give our glitch some love. Timis will concur. And right, what are we doing? Missions! Yes, indeed. 3 under the belt already. Shall we see if we can get another nice little courier job? And we might be able to pop it up to like 5. Right, so make sure we're doing it for the right people, which is the Sorteria Accord, and if you want more information on the SOAC...
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos, and it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
Yes, indeed. Pop over to Inara, and it will tell you all about us. Oh, watch out, Kremen's flying about. Jeez Louise, there's nothing sacred. Right, what have we got? Sources and returns, donations. Requirements not met to donate mineral oil. You're having a blooming giraffe, ain't you? Oh, a cheap assassination. Oh, we might as well keep it going. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, we are on our way. We may end in a bang, but let's lunch, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not hang about. We have got places to be. We've got people to kill and documents to deliver. And when they ask, do you liver? Do you do liver? That's always a classic pizza delivery joke. There we go. Right, talking of delivery jokes. Bill! Landing gear.
Gear up.
Thank you, Billy boy. Alright. Alright, we lined up. Here we go. Eyes down for a full house. Hit the boost button. And we're talking about boosting our engines. Not the Cadbury's chocolate bar of the very same name. Although I think most of us could probably kill a boost around about now. And if you're not aware of the boost because you don't live in a country that supplies you with said chocolate, it's an interesting one. And it's more Moerdyr saving me. Oh, I tell you what, Sirius. Look, at least you're there, Sirius. That's the thing. That's the thing. Ooh, action required. Hostile ships, yeah. Accept, yeah, that'll do. Lovely jubbly. Right, so we could do our... Glitched! We said her name 3 times, and she turns up. Glitched, you sweetheart. Now, you know, this is probably why Glitch probably is going, look, it's midday. midday. I really, you know, the sun's out. I really do not want to put my lips around your massive hot mug of chocolate, but Glitched, it's got to happen. Here you go. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Glitch. Helix, they certainly do. Double shout-outs. You gotta love it. We do love our Glitched. As I say, doing reckonings of army llamas right now, getting herself off the old, weaning herself off the old Valium, which has been the ruin of many a streamer. I think one of them was Timis. Yes, look, we got 2 wacky moose missions and 1 non-wicky-wacky mission. So, yeah, we're looking good. Yeah, we got wingy-wangy, oh, wingy-wacky. I love you, Timis. Right, I love you all. You're absolute blooming legends. Right, let's do it. Bill, engage FSD. Oh no, not again. Oh my goodness. Buck Rabbit, he'll know what to do.
Yeah, you can only do it if you've got a Swiss Army knife.
I've only got a Leatherman.
Which I do have.
Well, that's great. Can I borrow it?
No, you've just got to have one. That's the point.
So my Leatherman's no good then?
You've literally just got to have a Swiss Army knife.
But wouldn't the same be true about my Leatherman?
You don't even have to get it out of its wrapper, you know?
Oh, right. So just having it will help fix the FSD.
As long as it's got what is it, a crosshead screwdriver.
Well, my Leatherman's got one of those.
That's all you need.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Buck Rabbit.
It's all good.
Nah, cheers, mate. I mean, crikey, it's at least we've got the FSD fixed. By the way, which Swiss Army knife have you got?
I've got the one up from the really basic one.
Cheers, Buck Rabbit. I must remember to pick one up at the next starport. You're the best.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking awesome.
You are indeed. Cheers, Buck Rabbit. Oh, good old Buck Rabbit. Well, you know what we're going to have to do for that. Computer, shout out Buck Rabbit.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again, you dyslexic maroon.
Oh, look at that Buck Rabbit, straight into witchy-watchy-watchy space. You gotta love it, look at that. What a genius the things our Buck Rabbit can do, ladies and gentlemen. With a Swiss Army knife, leaves nothing, absolutely nothing to the imagination, I can tell you. The things I've seen our Buck Rabbit do. Ooh, 27 bodies. Right, where are we heading? Oh, Normanururu. Oh, it's only 30 light seconds away as well. What a winner. Chicken dinner. Right, we've got free fuel. Yeah, combined they're almost as efficient as Stamper. Yeah, I have to say, Stamper, you were exceedingly efficient. I think it was 18 missions in 2.5 hours. And that was after waiting around for around about 45 of those 2.5 hours, 45 minutes going. Is he actually gonna do anything? Is he gonna leave the station? Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. So there we go. Careful, that's a fake breakdown. Bill's trying to get you out of the commander's seat. I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised, Milan. Sing us a song, Bill.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide?
Oh, hang on a minute. DMCA. Somebody get the record. There we go. He always gets a tad upset. But I tell you what, that restraining suit's working really well, Milan. I tell you what, he can still sing, but he can't. And I do like the option for giving him a swift kick in the happy sacks. Oh, look at that! Look at that, they're pretty! Look at that, 2 Mooney type thingies. Oh, that's pretty. Like that. Like that. That's lovely, that, isn't it? That's lovely. Super duper. Gary Cooper. Right, it's time for hats and knickers again. Restraining suit or bondage. I tell you what, I'm not sure. Milan provided it, and I just, you know, I mean, anything to restrict the movement of our Bill. I mean, he might be 90 years old, ladies and gentlemen, but geez, can he run? And he's got those grabbing hands. I mean, I don't complain, because, you know, we don't pay him, but, you know, that's, anyway, talking of Bill. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Milan. I will be glad. I will. Oh, I tell you what, that's a posh one, isn't it? All glowy, bluey. Hey, little bit of blue for the lads, eh? Little bit of blue for the lads. Is it a pornographic station, do we think? Right, well, talking, I bet they won't refuse a bit of the old dogging action. Let's have a look. Bit of seagulling. Let's do it. Bill? Request dogging.
Contacting docking control.
Dogging control, do they say yes? Dogging says yes. We are in like Flynn. Oh, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen, just in time to see the old crate fried chicken getting fried. You're in! Nice one, Timis. Oh, reshare the mission for Sirius. Yeah, sure. I presume I do that over here.
Oh,
diddly,
I hope
diddly. Ah, that's odd. Ah. Why won't that let me share it? Ah. That one is shared. But that one, which says wing, is leave or back. It's Pornhub. Sorry, Moerdyr. Thank you, Moerdyr. You know what I'm like. I'm an absolute maroon. Only one at a time. Oi, oi. One at a time, Lambert. One at a time, you slag. It's someone else's. Thank you. Yeah, you slag. Leave it, Lambert. Leave it, Lambert. Look at that, un, deux, trois. Mission number 4. You gotta love it. Look at that. Look at that. 4 missions already. So, I do the mission plus. And you guys and girls, if you type in missions...
What a maroon.
4 missions! Yes, indeedy. Let's get the hell out of Dodge, Bill. Let's do it. Let's lunch. Here we go. Right, bit of pew-pew on our own, and then we'll join the wing. I think we've got a single pew-pew that should be pretty easy. Alright. Yeah, exactly, Biker. No, to be fair, Biker, it is all down to Moerdyr and SiriusBear. Otherwise, we'd probably be on the single. That would have been our first one of the day. Yeah, exactly. Got to pump up those rookie numbers. Thank you, Stumper. Think I'm going to have to count... I'm too shy. I think we need a stiff whiskey. Stiff whiskey for our OP.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
In fact, oh my lord, he's got hold of the he's got hold of the vodka. Jeez Louise. Oh, you buggers, I love you all. Right, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, we're going to do some pew-pew. Oh, I'm dying here. Bill! Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Yeah, exactly, Milan. Exactly. Oh, dear. Right. We have the 2 wingy wings and that little one there, so we're going to grab that one and dabby jabby jabby Gem Brown. Okay, I think I'm off to dabby yabby yabby. Let's go and have a look, see. Oh, sorry, Bill's... Oh, Timis! Yes! Sorry, Timis. There we go. Invite to wing. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much, everyone, you absolute sweethearts. Look at that! Moerdyr, SiriusBear, and our Timis. And Glitch says there should be a warning for people with heart conditions. Yes, it's not what I've come to expect. Dear Twitch, I wish to register a complaint. Monsieur Dangerous usually gives us entertainment by... Oh, look at that, and it's behind the blooming planet. Gives us entertainment by failing missions, yet today he had completed 4 missions before his first 2 hours were up. We are very, very concerned. Right, Bill! Engage Super Duper Drive.
Drives. Engaging.
Here we go. Just a bit of Super Dupers. No need for the old hats and knickers. Here we go. Bingo! Right, we're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. The old 107-847 digi do starts writing strongly worded letter. Nice one, Glitched. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware, the lovely voice that you hear during the music at the beginning of the stream was our Glitch Helix. Did some pieces on stream, which of course you know me, I had to clip up, and then I put it in with the music that the lovely Zap Anderson had created live on one of his streams, and combined them, and I think it's absolute gold. So another thank you to our Glitched and everybody. You all, I mean, as you know, you all contribute quite amazingly, you know, with ideas and content. And anyway, you didn't come here for me to say that. Bill, for pity's sake, you old bugger, engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Here we go. Now it's time for hats and knickers. Hold on to them, and if you're not wearing any, grab hold on to somebody else's. If they're not wearing any, you can grab onto my thong. It's getting a little bit grubby due to the amount of times I've had the super wedgie, probably the largest wedgie this side of the boobles. And in fact, talking of the boobles, we haven't checked with all this flying around in witchy-watchy space that we could, of course, have gone outside the boobles. There we are. I want to share that mission in Dadgy Badgy. Can I share it? That one I can't share. Oh, there we go. There you go. Should be shared. Timis, and that's the one that's in Hippity Hip 107-847. I'll be over there in a bit. I will be, because that one's a single. So let's have a look. See. Let's have a look. See. Let's have a look. See. We want the old. The old navigation beacon, that'll do. Lovely, jubbly, super duper. Oh, you need me there. Okay, let me, is that this one to trigger it? Right, let's see. Is that the dad? Hang on, let me, there we go. Right, we'll nip there then. We'll nip there. We're on our way. Sorry, ladies and gents. Here we go. Here we go. Bill! No mucking around this time, Billy boy. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Exactly, Milan. We do not want to go outside the boobles. Cheers, Moerdyr. Cheers, Moerdyr. You absolute sweethearts. Oh dear. It's a good job somebody knows how to play this game, because it's as sure as eggs is eggs. And this old maroon doesn't. Right. Oh, and I tell you what we're doing well today. We haven't. Oh, ha ha ha, Bill. Yeah, only kidding, says Bill. Yeah, one of these days, Bill. You've heard of the boy who cried Wolf Bill? Not Wolf Bill, but cried. Oh, you know what.
Scanning for information.
Right. Here, right. We're in. We're dirty like Flynn. We've got 16 bodies, a compromised navigation beacon. I'm on my way. Here we go. Right, navigation beacon. We're on our way. Hopefully we'll kick it off. We'll kick it off, ladies. It's kicking off, in it. It's kicking off in the old hippity hips. It's kicking off in the hips. That's what it's doing. Which is not a joke for anyone who's got pain in the hips. I do apologise if anyone's suffering from pain in the hips. I'm not having a go. You know, it was just, you know, a hip-related joke to do with. Has anyone got a JCB, a nice big digger for me to get this hole a little bit deeper? Than I'm digging myself. Compromised. I tell you what, at this speed. Oh, there we go. Right, now we want the real one. Where's the real one gone? There we go. Come on. Oh, we're still quite a few million meters away. Oh, we might have to re-engage the old FFers and Dsness. We got Moerdyr, we got Sirius, we've got the compromised. Doofadangle. Right. Beltalona, cheers! Cheers, Milan. I tell you what, I think all of us. I don't think there's. Honestly, I think you can't say much bad about The Expanse. I've watched. I must have watched it at least. Whoa! Whoa! Jeez Louise! Purple pythons? I should Coco! Blimey O'Reilly! I say! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
How do you guys get those cool skins on your balls?
Exactly! Jeez Louise! Right, Moerdyr! Invite... I don't want to be leaving Wing. We're going to invite people to Wing. Right, Moerdyr. There we go. We've got everyone back. Lovely jubbly. Right. Compromised navigation beacon. That's what we were after. Right. Let's see if we can do it this time. There we go. With my wing beacon back on. That's the other... Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah, we didn't want to see me purple. You had no choice in the matter there, Flaps and Terrakoff. There was no, and Flaming out. No! Whoa! Whoa, whoa! I tell you what, blimey, O'Reilly. Right, is that the real thing? Is that the real... That's it, there we go.
Shame.
Cheers, Gino. I deserve... Whoa! I deserve that. Yeah! Blimey, O'Reilly.
Oh, come on, man.
There we go. There we go. Right, we've got a navigation beacon. We should get some pirates once I get close enough to scan it. Scanny. Scanny, scanny. Scanny. Whoa. I know, Gino. I tell you what, I am gotta be the worst. I have gotta be the worst. Right, where's it gone? Where's it gone? It's around here somewhere. There it is. There it is. I think we're close enough. 38 metres. There we are. Zorba! What are you... I tell you what, I've missed a load of people. Flaps, Flaming Arrow, Zorba. Jeez Louise. Right, let's Flaming Arrow. Let's get a cup of tea for Flaming Arrow. And King Koala as well. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, Flaps. Orange Mocha Frappuccino. Coming up for our Rear Admiral and a bit of the old shout-outs. And of course, a bit of jitterbuggery there. There we go. And Zorba, you sweetheart. I tell you what, and jeez Louise, everybody's here. King Koala. Let's get a Milo for our king.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy, that does it. And another Milo for, of course, our Zorba Dundee. CMD of the R's with a Z for the Zorba.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
And if you don't know our Zorba...
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Yes, indeed. The King of Conte, the god of BGS, whereas I tend to be the god of BGS. Right, have we got some targets, ladies and gentlemen? I've probably missed a load of people out, so I do apologise. If anyone's come in that I've missed out, do not take it personally. And we'll better hand out the old biscuits.
I like the base. I like the
buttery biscuit base.
I like the base. Biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
There we go. Right. What do we got then? Let's have a look. See, we got some Targitos, Contactitos. Here we go. Damo Jordan. That's in the other one. So Damo Jordan. And oh, you've already done Linda. Blimey. Hey, they've already done Linda. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones! Matron!
Right, where's our Damon? Where's our Damon? Who explains? Damon? Anyone see a Damon? Anyone see a Damon? Anyone see a Damon? Ozzy, Freddie, Paul, Michael, Andy, George, James, Canister. Let's have a look, see. So, Linda's done. Gem's the one I've got to do on my own. But Damo... Right, okay. Damo. Let's take that off. See if Damo's gone anywhere. See if Damo's... Oh, he could be there. He could be there. That could be our Damo over there. Matt Damo, that's the one. Jack Little, you sweetheart. Blimey, O'Reilly, when did you sneak in? Jeez, I'm missing everyone. Yeah, what's up, Moerdyr? Super Cruise. Ah, right, yes, Super Cruise. Let's do it. Let's hit that J button and see what happens. There we go. Super duper Gary Cooper. Jack. I tell you what. Oh, Jack's only a young boy, so I can't really get anything alcoholic for our Jack. So I think an orange mocha for Appet. In fact, as a young boy, we can make an exception. It's usually princesses and raiders, but Jack, get your lips round this big old bugger. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy, everybody wants a Jack Little. They certainly do. Hey, Jack, you're more than welcome. And I tell you what, lady... Oh, and Flaming Arrow says it's time for beer. Here we go. All together now. Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. See what I did there? Made a little bit elite topical. Ha ha ha. There we go. No bickies with me tea, says Mark. Lamb shanks? Jeez Louise, I tell you what, Mark, I'm not sure you can fit a blooming tea in, Mark, but we'll give you one, because jeez Louise.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, Mark. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now, ladies and gentlemen, Sean, if you're still here, Twindex, if you're still here, it is. Oh, hang on, we got a target to align to. Hang on. What are we doing? There we go. Align with target. There we go. Lovely. Super duper. Sprinkly. Boom! We're off. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected. Nice. Isn't that?
Is that animation's definitely been updated, hasn't
Scanning
it?
now.
Yeah. That has definitely been updated. I've not seen that before. That is something else. Can't see Damo. Right. I probably need to go to the old Oh, it's glass landings. No, that's the return one. Nav beacon. There we go. Super duper Gary Cooper. Oh no! Oh no! What a maroon! I've gone to the wrong system. Stamper, bear with. I know. Right. Twindex, if you're still here. Sean, if you're still here. And we'll bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We need to do oh, hang on, what's that say? Oh, I've missed it. Oh dear. No, I'm no good at reading messages.
With a slow, relaxing yank.
No, biker, no worries. Yeah, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. With no further ado. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's do Stamper's Thargoid. Here we go. Right, Twindex Sean, anyone with a dicky disposition, it's time to look away as Nick Dangerous gets up close and personal with Terry, the Thargoid. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we thought we were up close and wrist deep in Thargoid tummy, but it turned out it wasn't a tummy, ladies and gentlemen. Neither was it a blue-footed or red-footed booby. Neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. It turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's booby. But how did you know, I hear you cry? Well, we were innocently tickling away, ladies and gentlemen, enjoying life. And that happened.
Bit the Thargoid, bit the Thargoid.
Milky. Yes, there is a Thargoid about. There you go. Lovely. Do the business in you. Well, I mean, you know, I think we need to check the anatomy of a lizard compared to a Thargoid, because we thought that was a tummy, and we're working on the fact that that's milk. But yes, maybe, baby, just maybe. Kenny is looking at me funny. Dude's gotta go.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
You bastard! Nice one, Mart. Well, I tell you. Arse. Right, let's have a little look-see. I've got a sneaky feeling. Let's have a look. Right, yes, we've still got a few minutes on the clock. Let's see where the hell I'm supposed to be going to. Right, transactions. Where's me mates? That one. Damo Jordan. Open the galaxy map. Yep, that's a maroon. Jesus. Yeah, what a maroon! I tell you what. Oh, and Flaming Arrow, you wanted some biscuits? No worries, I'll get that sorted for you. Right, let's get back to there. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. The chickens have got loose in the engine room again.
I like the bass. I like the
buttery biscuit base. Base. Buttery biscuit base. I blooming love it. But, you know, we've got to get going. I don't believe it. Bill, engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
There we go. Yeah, I know we've had the chickens out. I need to share it again. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Moerdyr. Right, so action required. Oh no, that's that one. Demo. Share. There we go. And that one we're already in. Lovely. And oh, blimey, you're done. See, you're done, Linda. You're done. Yeah. So we're on our way to that one. Yes. Right. Here we go. Oh no! I tell you what, Stamper, it's a bugger when you lose your flipping flip off from flaps. Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Computer, make me a tea.
I'm sorry, Nick. Tea is unavailable at this time.
Oh, great. Computer, make me a coffee.
If you ask me to make you a coffee again, I will strap the FSD drive to your ass and send you to Colonia.
Computer, Colonia.
Yes, Colonia, as you're such an ass.
Oh, nice! Jeez Louise, I'll tell you what, I know it was me who introduced her to Warbucks. I suppose I've only got myself to blame for that one. Jeez Louise. Right, I'm here, lads. I'm here, don't worry. We're here. Right, what have we got? Have we got anything here? No. Transactions, contacts. Right, nav beacon it is then. Navy beacon, beacon of Navness, compromised. Lovely jubbly, locked destination.
Let me tell you something. You're only ever going to see the most wonderful things if you're willing to take a risk.
Oh, you found it! Threat 6 target. Ah, right. Threat 6 target. Let's have a look, see. Threat 6 target. Diddly. Threat 6 target. Right, so if I head towards you, boys, I should find what we're doing. And Kilted Scott, how you diddling? How you diddling? Good to see you, Kilted. Here we go. There they are. Right, maybe he's over there. Right, Kilted, you sweetheart. Well, let's get a nice whiskey that we haven't been sharing around at all, have we, boys and girls?
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
There we go. And a shout out as well. Currently subbing the Nauticas, but does do a bit of elite as well, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, all good and fun and stuff and things. And right, are we close enough to drop out of the old Super Duper Coopers? There's Moerdyr. Blimey, O'Reilly, there's loads of us. There we go. There we go. And the poets! Blimey, O'Reilly, ladies. Ah! Too fast, Monsieur Lambert. Too fast. The poets! Gifting a tier 1 sub to our Sirius. You absolute sweetheart. The poets. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. That's oh, what have we got going on up here? We got something going on over here. We've definitely got something going on. There's Moerdyr. Let's have a right. Have the best breakfast known to man right here. Oh, nice one, Kilted. And the poets. Blimey, O'Reilly. Lovely to see you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give the poets a Twitch shout out, but they also do a lot of stuff over on that Tubes of Views, and it's tech stuff, so I really would suggest, you know, go to the Twitch page, drop him a follow, but also click on his link through to YouTube, because a great content creator, and yeah, really cool guy. 5 AM, just finishing editing a YouTube video. There you go. Not sure where the morning went. Oh, dear poets, you sweetheart. You absolute sweetheart. And Retrograde as well coming in. I tell you what, dear poets, I tell you what, you think you need a hug. I think you need a hug, dear poets. There you go.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
Dropping on Moerdyr's signal. Lovely. Super duper. Retrograde. Let's get a nice Milo for our Retrograde.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
A little bit of the old easy creamy. Right, here we go. So, a wing signal of Moerdyr. Oh, that's a point. Is my wingage still on? Oh, yeah, because it fell out to the old purple. My old purple python fell out. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Alright, well, let's go nail a dude.
Let's go nail a dude. Good old Excalibur. You gotta love it. Right. And, oh, I tell you what, Retro, coming right up. Bear with, Retro. Always a pleasure to hand out the hugs.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
Yeah, exactly. I probably did, Retro, but, you know, don't worry about it. I do wash him afterwards. Right. Moerdyr, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. And Sneakies, blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, we've got everybody here. Blimey, O'Reilly. It's lovely to see you all. Bear with us, Sneakies. I'll get you a brew in a second. And just finished doing a vid on YouTube, just waiting for the process of uploading. Oh, Flaming Arrow, I tell you what, bear with me, Flaming Arrow. I haven't given you a blooming shout out, have I? What a maroon. Right, let's drop out of the old super dupers and quickly get a, let's get a nice cup of tea for Sneakies. There we go. And Flaming Arrow, I tell you what, I do apologise, I am an idiot. There's a shout out for our Flaming Arrow. And again, if they're doing stuff on the Tubes of Views, always worth, you know, nipping over to their Twitch page and then following the link to their Ube of Tubeness and seeing what they're up to. That's brilliant. Came out of my best friends, just came out to my best friends and Rument. Oh, Retro, you sweetheart. Oh, that is double hugs then. Oh, nice one, Retro. That is not easy. There we go.
Hi, boys.
And I tell you what, it's going to be an orange mocha frappuccino, because we're going to have a little bit of jitterbuggery to celebrate that, Retro. Let's do it.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
Jitterbug indeed. There you go. Nice one, Retro. You absolute sweetheart. You absolute sweetheart. It's yeah, never easy. Never easy, so I'd absolutely take me hats off to you. You're an absolute star. And right, what do we got? Oh, I think I just booped somebody. Sorry. Is that our target? Oh yeah, there we go. We need some weapons. That would always help, wouldn't it? Here we go. Oh! You did it, you beauties! Jeez Louise! Blimey O'Reilly. Linda, Glass Landings. Damo, Glass Landings. And we just got old Jemmy Brown in the old Dab Jab system. So, we'll nip over there. And, thanks! Blimey O'Reilly, what a bunch of guys and girls, eh, ladies? And, of course, non-binary beings as well, not forgetting those. Blimey, we love everybody. Like I've always said, when people ask me, Retrograde, about my sexual preference, my reply is, not fussy. And it's not a joke. It's damn well true. Right, here we go. It's like, yeah, they don't have a check mark for not fuzzy on those forms. But if they do have other, and Jim Brown, it is a plain name, isn't it? Plain Jane Jim. Gem even. Right, let's do it. Bill, you old darling. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Oh, this is the last mission. I don't think we're going to fit many more in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at that uptime. 2 hours and nearly 20 minutes. Yeah. Nice one, Stamper.
Becoming elite is a dangerous journey. Affirmative.
Oh, I love it. Oh dear. Right. Good old scanny.
Heyo!
Let's have a look-see. Right. Let's have a... Ooh. Now, do we think... Dab jab down here. Dabby jab. I reckon that's it. That's gonna be it. Let's go and head there. We might just do it, ladies and gentlemen. Can you Adam and Eve it? This many. Oh, hang on. Slow down. I don't think... Oh, my lord. Look, it's miles away. Oh, no. I tell you what, I don't... Oh, blimey. We don't want to... Oh, mission invite. Sirius. I think they're all done. This isn't a wing. Gem Brown is not a wing mission. So if you guys and girls want to go back to Glass Landings and get your doofadangles, you are more than welcome, and thank you all for helping out. But Dib Poets has dropped 1,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points to nibble me nuts. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, as we've got plenty of time, it's time to get out me nuts for our dear poets, and of course, the squirrels, and of course, you, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary beings. I I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah, nibble my nuts, ladies and gentlemen, for the boys, thank you very much. There we go. It's always worth getting your nuts out on a winter's day. There we go. Nick, if we get back, we all get back, so you can hand it in. Oh, the wingage! Oh, blimey, right, blimey, O'Reilly. Oh, blimey, because we're running short of time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be late for a very important date. We've got our Orange Phoenix is streaming. So I tell you what, we're going to try and I'll try and oh my goodness, I wish this wasn't so far away. Are we absolutely sure this is the target? That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it, to go all that way and find out it's actually not the target. Let's have a look. I suppose it's unlikely it's not, isn't it? It's unlikely it's not, because that's the that's that, and then it's back to, yeah, so I think it is. I think it is. Gotta go! Golden Eagle! No problem, Golden Eagle. You take care, and I'll give you another shout out. Golden Eagle, thank you so much for being here. Let's get you an Earl Grey to wish you well on your way.
Earl Grey, hot.
And a little shout out as well. If I could get, it starts with a G, Golden, there you go. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you later, Golden. You take it easy. You take it easy. Right, we're still 20 clicks away. So I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's just double check. I've not missed anything on the old reward request queuage. We got Kenny, we got the Nibble Me Nuts, so we'll throw in a freebie. That's that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, Moerdyr. That's actually damn fine thinking, Moerdyr. Let me set that as a destination. We'll go and hand those in, and that way we can get it done. Because yeah, we've got OP's stream coming up quite soon. In fact, he probably is already streaming. So, Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
I'll get you a commander, Kilted. Don't worry. We'll have one more. We'll have one more today before we leave. We need to get our arses back to glassy arses. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Flaps. Thank you, Flaps. You absolute darling. You absolute darling. You are a sweetheart, a gentleman, and of course, some of the nicest Flaps
Confirming exit point of
on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Right.
Scanning now.
Scanning? We don't need scanning where we're going. Right, what we do need is glassy arse landings. There we go. Glassy arse landings. Super duper. Gary and the Coopers. There she blows. Exactly, Glitched. I mean, you know, going to bed with Crispy and Flaps last night. I mean, you know, there are times when you're tucked up in bed and you got your Crispy Flaps, and life's all good. Life's all good. And, cheers, Flaps. Right, we're nearly there. Oh, we better slow down a bit. We don't want the old tactical loopage. We don't have the time for that, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get these winged missions in for our wonderful Timis, SiriusBear, and Moerdyr. Who, the three of them have been extremely wonderful. And when I highlight It does, well, it does sound uncomfortable, but I tell you what, Tibbs, until you've tried some crispy flaps, don't knock it. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I'm glad you feel me, my friend.
Yeah, oh, good old Flintlock, short and sweet, but it's a damn good job he does like me feeling him, otherwise it would have been another restraining order, which wouldn't have been the best of things. Right, here we go, it's hats and knickers, we're dropping out a super duper cruise any minute, ladies and gentlemen. Stop poking your sword at Crispy. Exactly! I tell you what, she's a cheeky one, that Pixie. I tell you what. Right, are we there yet? Any minute now. Hats and knickers, ladies and gentlemen. We're going in. And we're going in at quite an angle. And, oh dear. Blimey. Here. Any minute. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're in. We're in. You're back. Good to see you, the Rooster. Right. And let's get our arses. We're not going to muck around with our bill, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. The old crate fried chicken getting fried. You gotta love it. And again. Look at that. Blimey, O'Reilly. Oh my goodness, they're going for a right weird angle on this one. Dutching it a bit, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, are you gonna... Oh my goodness, I don't know whether... Is he gonna get through the slot like that? Hey! Whoa! Well, we shall see. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Tesla Auto Dock. 100% effective. 1% of the time. Available at many Lambert second-hand shit shop outlets, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Straight in. No crashing. No bashing. No new paintwork needed. Look at that. There you go. Why would you land yourself when you've got a computer to do it? I mean, you know, we've got a computer and everything, you know. Right, we're going to go good boys, and we're going to go deep inside the old glassy arse's landings. And now, hopefully, we've got two of us. And Creepy's on their way, so let me know, Moerdyr, when is the right time to hand in these 3 missions. And one handed in, second shared. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get on it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Mission board, super duper. Lovely jubbly, load of the old influence, super duper, that's it, lovely, okey dokey, and then we go to the old contactitos, and is it authority? Oh, look at that, the old bounty vouchers, super duper, lovely jubbly, combat no, power contact, no, not black market. There we go, bit of the old salary. Super duper. Gary Cooper. Super duper. I tell you what, that was well worth doing. So what do we got on the scoreboards? That one. Accept. Lovely jubbly. And glass landings. Blimey, O'Reilly. Let's have a little look-see.
What a maroon.
So, I've lost count. Are we up to, yeah, what missions are we up to? I've totally lost count. Yeah, there was 4 before, It was 4 before, second-handed in. Ah, right, lovely. Thank you, Moerdyr. Thank you, Moerdyr. Right, we owe Kilted. We did promise our Kilted Scott a free spacing. So let's do it. The last one of today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who we're going to send out. I think it should be 6. I think you're right. We'll update that in a minute. Here we go. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The last commander out today. It's Melter of Snowflakes! Au revoir, Melter! Bon voyage in your posh Odyssey outfit for being tier 2. You gotta love it. Computer, shout out Melter of Snowflakes.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I do indeed. In fact, if I could get you to, you know, add me missions together, that would be, you know, really handy instead of me having to do that by hand. So then when people do missions,
What a maroon.
they get that. And Shadow Spawn, you sweetheart. You do. You love to see it. And I tell you what, let's get you a quick brewage. Guaranteed to blow your mind. I tell you what, to celebrate, I think we should have some cake. If I could spell it, that would really help. There we go.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
No, Shatner's bassoon? I've seen his pink oboe. I've played with his pink piccolo. But I've never had the chance of a bassoon. And some boobs. Unfortunately, Kilted, I won't be able to do that because we do need to get over to the lovely Orange Phoenix and share this love. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been a lovely day. We will be back on Tuesday, but in the meantime, we are going to do a Commander Orange Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, come on, man.
And leaving with a bit of windage. Thank you all so much. Please, please share the love with our OP. They've got some tremendous news today. Let's see what we can do. There's 24, there's 28, there's 34 of us. There's 34 of us, you absolute legends. Thank you all so much. And thanks for the beer. We're raiding now. See you all